Welcome to the English News of Binh Phuoc television station. I'm Hưng Các. I'm happy to introduce you the top story for today. Binh Phuoc issued directive to complete key target in 2024. Binh Phuoc to boost growth of the collective agricultural economy. Two newly adopted laws announced. Quảng Nam links three pillars of cultural, ecological, and coastal tourism. Ladies and gentlemen, the People Committee of Binh Phuoc Province had issued Directive No. 1 on launching an emulation movement to successfully achieve its socio-economic development goal in 2024.
The directive prioritizes overseeing the effective implementation of key emulation movements initiated by the Prime Minister. It emphasizes the importance of promoting emulation movements to efficiently organize administrative units at the district and commune levels between 2023 and 2030. The directive also underscores the need to invest effectively in developing infrastructure systems with a particular focus on interregional transportation projects, urban infrastructure, and digital transformation infrastructure. It also highlights the significance of accelerating the disbursement of public investment funds, advancing administrative reforms, improving the investment environment, enhancing provincial competitiveness, and attracting investment. The focus is on advancing the adoption of digital transformation solutions, particularly in establishing a digital government.
The Binh Phuoc Provincial Farmer Association is set to provide its members with access to scientific and technological advancement.
It will also collaborate with specialized agencies, scientists, businesses, and enterprises to organize training sessions and facilitate the transfer and application of technical advances and high technology in agricultural production. The initiative also includes establishing agricultural production models that integrate new science and technology throughout the value chain, ensuring compliance with quality standards such as VietGAP and Global Gap. Chapters of the Farmers Association at all levels will collaborate with various entities, including units, organizations, businesses, and cooperatives, to establish demonstration models for officials and farmer members to visit, study, and gain practical insights. Field trips will also be held for stakeholders to explore innovative models and best practices, fostering the exchange and sharing of experiences in production and consumption, and promoting one commune, one product, all COP goods.
Current change in the agricultural economy emphasize the advancement of the collective economy through interconnected chains and brand building. Binh Phuoc had recently prioritized fostering the growth of the collective agricultural economy in alignment with such chains to effectively leverage the province's strength and potentials.
The province currently boasts 225 registered cooperatives and 86 cooperative groups. There are also 495 farms in total, with 302 engaging in crop production and 193 specializing in animal husbandry. 10 cashew processing and export enterprises in the province have collaborated with 38 cooperatives on an area of 4,500 hectares, forming an organic cashew chain covering 3,200 hectares. Within this network are 63 cashew products with certified OCOP, one commune, one product goods. In the pepper sector, 3 businesses are developing a link trend involving approximately 60 cooperatives, cooperative groups, and clubs across 2,600 hectares. One notable achievement is the establishment of 5 trademarks protected by intellectual property rights. These include geographical indication trademarks for Binh Phuoc cashew nuts, Lộc Ninh pepper, and Binh Phuoc rubber.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President's Office held a press conference on February the 19th to announce the President's order announcing 2 laws that were approved by the 15th National Assembly during its 5th extraordinary session, namely the Land Law revised and the Law on Credit Institutions revised.
The revised law on credit institutions, comprising 15 chapters and 210 articles, will take effect from July 1st, completing legal regulations regarding the organization and operations of credit institutions, and dealing with shortcomings of the current law. Meanwhile, the revised land law has 16 chapters and 260 articles. It will be effective from January 1st, 2025, except for some particular articles. Notably, it removes regulations on the government's land price framework while stipulating principles, foundations, and methods of land pricing. Under the revised law, a land price list will be made on an annual basis. The land price list will be first announced and applied from January 1st, 2026, and will be adjusted and supplemented from January 1st of the following year. Meanwhile, the authority of land pricing will be given to the heads of the people's committees at the district level, according to the law.
We have more news coming up next. Let's take a look.
The Ho Chi Minh Stock Exchange, HOSE, began its first trading session following the Tet, Lunar New Year, festival with a gong beating ceremony on February 19th, the 10th day of the lunar year. In his remarks, Deputy Minister of Finance Nguyen Duc Chi noted with pleasure achievements in the domestic stock market and the HOSE in particular last year, saying despite global and regional economic uncertainties, the Vietnamese stock market still experienced growth in terms of index, liquidity, and capitalization. As of December 29, 2023, market capitalization on the HOSE rose 13.4% to 4.56 quadrillion dongs, $185.83 billion. In the year, the HOSE successfully conducted 249 trading sessions totaling 193 billion shares worth nearly 3.8 quadrillion dongs, up 12% in volume but down 11% in value year-on-year.
Seafood exports earned revenue of $730 million in January, a 60.8% increase compared to annually 20 and 23.
Notably, the export of two key seafood products, shrimp and pangasius fish, is expected to show strong recovery, according to forecasts by the Vietnam Association of Seafood Exporters and Producers. Vietnam's shrimp exports are anticipated to rise by 10 to 15% in 2024 compared to 2023. This growth is particularly expected in the second half of the year, attributed to factors such as decreased inflation, reduced inventories at importers, and a resurgence in shrimp prices. Meanwhile, the pangasius industry is aiming to expand its farming area to 5,700 hectares, with commercial pangasius output projected to reach around 1.7 million tons. The export value of pangasius is forecasted to reach $2 billion this year.
Cultural tourism, ecotourism, and coastal tourism are the main pillars that Quảng Nam province has developed into high-quality tourism offering and linked with major tourism centers nationwide.
The World Cultural Heritage destination of My Sơn Sanctuary was one of the first in Quảng Nam to implement links. Technology applications support sightseeing by visitors, such as online ticket sales, QR code ticket checking, and payments via QR code and Visa cards. This is a foundation for My Sơn Sanctuary to become a link within an ecotourism, cultural tourism, and coastal tourism chain. Thanks to tight coordination, My Sơn welcomed over 360,000 visitors last year, including over 315,000 international visitors, an increase of over threefold compared to 2022. Connecting cultural, ecological, and coastal elements is crucial for Quảng Nam's tourism development, as the local tourism sector moves towards diversifying green tourism products. Cooperative efforts between businesses and destinations are essential for attracting tourists and achieving positive outcomes. In addition to 2 World Cultural Heritage sites and an extensive coastal area, Quảng Nam holds vast untapped potential in the Cham Islands and Tam Hai, Lý Sơn archipelago. The province boasts numerous ecotourism spots, traditional craft villages, and community-based tourism spots. These resources are being integrated into a unique green tourism product chain to ensure diverse offerings.
That was 10 minutes of BPTV News. To get this news again, you can download our mobile app BPTV Go or visit our website and YouTube channel. Thank you for staying with us and see you next time.